Hello lovelies and welcome to the channel. So this is the second time I've had to do this voiceover. All of a sudden my microphone stopped working. So we'll see how we go this time. So today I have for you a planner video. Now I call it a planner video. I say the word planner very lightly because it's not a traditional planner video. This is more of an art journal with a calendar, I'd call it. But I think it is marketed as a planner of sorts. So I'm working in the Dylusions Diary, and that's diary with a Y, D-Y. And it is half art journal, half calendar or planner. And basically it has weekly spreads on one side, completely unnumbered, it just has the day. And then on the other side it has an art journal spread. The backgrounds are pre-done. To an extent, like literally just the backgrounds. So for people that aren't familiar with art journaling, it already looks pretty. You can stick your post-it notes or whatever there. For people that want to take it a step further and do some art journaling, well, you know, it's a great starting point. It's a great background. As you can see, I have applied mist straight onto mine. I've done that with all of my spreads so far. I've pretty much just used it as a starting point, drawn my colors from there, or, you know, just some images. And I just go with it. So I'm starting with two mists. I'm starting with Fresh Lime and Polished Jade. Polished Jade is one of my favorite colors. I love it. And I've just misted them like I would in my art journal. Now this journal or planner is identical to a 5x7 Dylusions art journal. It is the same size, same paper, same everything, except of course for the calendar and the pages that are already in it. And so basically I treat it like an art journal. I abuse it like I would an art journal. So I apply a lot of ink, as you could see, no messing around here, lots and lots of ink because I like my colours to blend nicely. And then I mop it up with my paper towel. I did use my heat gun while I wasn't during the video, but I tend to cut that out because no one wants to see me dry a page. I don't even like to wait for the page to dry. So I did cut that out, but still it didn't take me very long at all. That's what I love about this paper in these journals and these inks. They dry really quickly. The paper is literally made for these inks. So there's no going through to the page below. If anything, I get a little bit of leak through on my spine. It doesn't happen often at all. I'm only mentioning it because you can see a bit of pink in the middle there, which has gone through the stitching from my page before, but that very rarely happens. I have about 7 Dylusions journals and I've never had a problem with them. So that's why I love them so much. You can use so much wet liquid and there's no problem. Recently I got the stamps that match the diary range and I really wanted to give them a go. So that's what I've done. I've stamped August only because I tend to forget the date quite often, including the month. Yes, that's sad, isn't it? You should see me during the school holidays. During the school holidays, I have absolutely no clue what day or date it is. And then I've just stamped my numbers 7 through 13. So yes, that is this week. I am going to attempt to move these videos to a Monday because that makes much more sense to share them with you on a Monday before the week starts instead of Saturday at the end of the week. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20, they say. So basically, I'm just aiming to do a basic art journal page, not as in-depth as my bigger art. I love the bigger journals, the 9x12. That's my preferred size to art journal on. These 5x7s are great for little pages and for my calendar, but I don't like to go too much into it. So it's only a quick video and it's only a quick spread. I'm going to call it a spread because to me it is like an art journal page. And I always have a focal image in my journals. I do my background and I always like to have something be the center of it. And in this case, I went through some stuff I had on my desk. When I get new things, I tend to leave them on my desk so I can remember to use them before putting them away, which is where the stencil came from. It was my newest purchase. And also these die cuts. It's from the Flawsome collection from Flutterby Designs. I recently bought bits and pieces from this, so it's sitting on my desk waiting to be used. I'm hoping to use it in a Project Live spread coming up, which is why they're sitting on my desk. So while they're there, I thought I'd grab them. I grabbed the die cut pieces and found this BU. It was perfect. and I like the black. I've got my color in my background and I didn't want to add any other colors to it, so I just wanted it to be black and to be bold and stand out. So I was really happy with that. I just glue it down. Yes, I have pulled out 2 blue hearts and I do stick them down. I didn't like the blue. Like I said, I didn't want to draw another color in, so I just get my awesome Feud ball pen. I love this pen. I have 3 of them now, and I just color it in. So I color that blue part in so it's black, and now you'll see in the photo in the end, because I forgot to take a photo when I finished this spread, so I took a video just before I did this voiceover. So this spread is of my page tonight, so I've ticked off a few things that I've had to do. It's yeah, I forgot to take the photo after I finished it. So yeah, so I have added some black splatters and I've just coloured in those hearts because the blue it looked weird. It didn't go. You will notice when I start to do a spread of any kind, scrapbook, project life, art journal, I tend to use what is closest to me, which is why I do leave things out so I remember to use them. But not only that, because once I start, I don't like to go through my stash and look for things. I like to have everything out and use what I have around me. So that is why, like, even the basic making marks that I'm doing, I've used a lid from my mist that I'm using on a page. I've used my most newest stencil that is right to my left hand side. I keep everything out so I use it more. If it's in my stash, chances are halfway through a spread I'm not going to go get it unless I specifically want to use it for that layout that I have in mind, which is also why when I start a layout I like to go through my stash first and pull out some things that I would like to use specifically so that they do get used. That's what I found works best for me. So I'm just now filling in my calendar of everything I have to do this week. I have everything on my phone because if I don't have an alarm to remind me to do it, I'm going to forget. So I do have my calendar on my phone, but I do like to have a paper record, which is that's why I struggle so badly with planners. I forget to check them. I can fill it in till I'm blue in the face, but pretty much I'll leave it behind, I forget to check it, and then nothing gets done anyway. So my calendar and my schedule is in my phone, and I have an alarm go off a day before and a half an hour before to remind me of things I have to do. But I am attempting to use this system more. Just filling in the last little check boxes, and that's going to be it for this spread. There's a photo at the end where you'll see how it looks as of Saturday night. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I am really enjoying doing these planner videos. And when I say planner, yes, I'm doing air quotes because I struggle to call this a planner. But I'm really enjoying doing these videos and sharing them with all of you. So let me know what you think. I'll see you real soon. Bye.